fell, look at what you have. I don't want it, 'cause all that I wanted was what I'll never have again. Never gonna win. Patiently I wait for freedom. Want my voice, but silence seeps. And don't say you'll be alright. I hold mine, crying, screaming every night. And I'd rather light a fire beneath than tell you I need help, I need you. I'll beg and I'll plead. And oh, don't say you'll be alright. I hold mine, crying, screaming every night. And I'd rather light a fire beneath than tell you I need help, I need you. I'll beg and I'll plead. And you should calm down, you'll be fine. It's nothing, it's my life. It's hurting just to dream while knowing it can slip away like moonlight dance and fade in. No eyes every day, there's no eyes living the life I wanted to live. So don't say you'll be alright. I hold my crying, screaming every night. And I'd rather light a fire beneath and tell you I need help, I need you. I beg and I plead. Don't say you'll be alright. I hold mine, crying, screaming every night. And I'd rather light a fire beneath than tell you I need help, I need you. I beg and I plead. And don't try talking to me. I think I'll get accustomed to the silence. Don't try looking for me. I'm getting lost in what was lost in silence. I wonder if it's getting lonely in the stars. Yeah. My plan was to make it up there in the heart. Yeah. Dreams have a way of crumbling, and it seems like I'm falling, stumbling. And I love all the hypocrites that say they want help, then they turn a blind eye, running, running. Don't say you'll be alright. I hold mine, crying, screaming every night. And I'd rather light a fire beneath than tell you I need help, I need you. I'll beg and I'll plead. And I got people saying, fell, look at what you have. I don't want it, 'cause all that I wanted was what I'll never have again. Never gonna win. Patiently I wait for freedom. Want my voice, but silence seeps. And don't say you'll be alright. I hold mine, crying, screaming every night. And I'd rather light a fire beneath than tell you I need help, I need you. I'll beg and I'll plead.
Alright, alright. Are we fucking ready, bruh? Are we ready? I'm so sorry for that. 'Cause that must have been loud. We are going to date. Alright, hallucigem. I can't fit that, so Lucy it is. Let's see, let's see, let's see. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the side of your throat as you nearly drown. Well, yeah, because I can't really swim all that well anymore, so yeah, sounds about right. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. No memory of how you got there sounds about right. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. Well, that's fucked. Kind of fucking rude. So I basically have no personality, is what you're saying. What you do know is that despite this outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Yeah, well, I almost drowned. Duh. Wow, really went along the route. Pipes. You need a minute, or can I go on? Was that just a fourth wall break from the narrator? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity if you catch my drift. Well, that's fucking ominous. Whoa, no. Sorry, Lucy. Make it. Jesus. Alright. Please go on. Okay. Then, as I was. Yeah, yeah. As I was saying. Okay, no fucking need for the sass from the fucking narrator, bruh. You look down at your feet, ankle deep in crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. So water recedes back into the ocean. It reveals a grotesque discovery. Ew. This a head, dude. Hold on. Decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind's completely blank. Apart from that voice in my head, what will you do? Ooh! You know what? Let's dig up that face. Why not? You brush away the sand from the half-buried human head embedded in a grout before you. Ooh! A coin! There is no body, just a head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. I got a coin. Ha! Yoink! You examine the coin briefly, happily distracted from what otherwise has been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose. And so you deposit it. Yeah. Why, that's a nice gold coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Sure, I got fucking bat spending habits. Let's go. It's Dwight and Claudette. Claudette's flat-chested though. Why she got big tits, bruh? Well, hello there. I'm Dwight. And I'm Claudette. I can't do the voices. Deal with it. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. And this is for you. Ooh! Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. That looks mad fucking fancy, and that's one of those nectar flowers from a Halloween event. I fucking love that. That looks awesome. When you take a sip, you find out it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation. Fuck yeah. If this, oh my god, I would love to try this. But you gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive? It really takes some of the fun out of a fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Brother. I will thank you. Thanks for the drink. It's quite delicious. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for a good job. Trust me on this one. Dwight, brother. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. It's a ball with a bloody handprint. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Huntress. A little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Well, hello, mommy. It's alright. I'm not a big fucking, ooh, I love mommy, six-pack guy. Jesus Christ, you're buff as fuck. Holy fuck. Thor. Oh. Hello. I am doing a dating simulator with Dead by Daylight killers. I'm here to have a killer time.
That's my cue to go to bed.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. The fuck is this shit? You cannot be for real. Oh, brother! This is great! What do you mean? Do you not love this big titty fucking mantra, bro? Yeah, this is definitely better than Rift. But shut the fuck up. You didn't want to play. I had to pick something. And I didn't really feel like playing League or actual Dead by Daylight. And I didn't really feel like staring at my fucking screen to idiots in cars and pretending to write. So, here it is. Nah, third one is hotter. Spirit! Oh yeah, Spirit is fucking cute as hell. We have Huntress, Wraith, Spirit, and Trapper. Honestly, I have no idea where Trapper's penis begins and where it ends, because it kind of just... yeah. I think I would rather sit in a corner and go insane than play this. Yeah, well. I have another dating sim that is definitely worse than this. That I have already played for a bit. I just wanted something easy on the mind, okay? Leave me alone. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and your well-tended volleyball court. And a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy. That's stupid. Only one of them is actually dead. These didn't actually die. Make it 5, including you? What do you mean? A magic aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Oh God, what a wording. Your heart begins to race, curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Kick it back. You swing your foot, awkwardly strike the volleyball, sending it bouncing across the set towards Huntress. It doesn't make it all the way. That's fair. Everyone stares at you silently, observing your unsportsmanlike shame. Oh, I made the wrong choice. My baby! They must be wondering if you've ever seen a volleyball before. That's surely what I'm wondering right now. It's not a soccer ball. God damn it. My baby! What a dork. You feel so awkward that you can barely see straight, but through the haze of your embarrassment, you catch a wraith looking at you from the corner of your eye. Audra jogs the rest of the way to grab the volleyball, and they all turn and head back to the court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion into their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? Did I refer to them as killers? Not to give too much away. Or I did. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Lucy. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. Jesus Christ. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. Brother, you've derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. You're so rude. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Thanks, narrator, thanks. Thanks, yeah. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. I mean, that is a valid fucking statement, not gonna lie. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Not really, but... What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Okay, so this is the stereotypical no brain cells, all muscle. Got it. Deep sigh. That was a raise. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Right. Hey, look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. Wow, he's so fucking rude. I just want to know, can I kill him or not? Do it! You know you can't. Damn, at least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Lamal. Hey, Lucy, you might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There will be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Alright, we speed diamond this? It's a timed quiz and it will be very important later. Alright. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. Alright. How attractive would you say you are? Average? Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. Alright. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. Those are two vastly different things. Bruh, I'm not really sure what to think about that one. If you could have any superpower, what would that be? Teleportation? Oh. Invisibility then. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. I mean, you do have an invisibility cloak, so yeah. What's your best subject in school? Music or English? None of these. You wanna creep on people? Apparently. You know, skipping class, I guess. Cause I was not good at fucking math or history, bro. That was like two of my worst. Why are you asking if I want to creep on people, bro? If I had ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking almost always. Lamal, that's funny. What's your favorite animal? Wolf. Ah, dog. That works. You chose invisibility? No, I want invisibility so that I can get on like a plane or whatever for free. I can go into the movies for free. I can just go anywhere for free. That's why I want invisibility, bro. I can just go places for free. And say with like the League of Legends events, I could just be standing next to them on stage. No one would see me. I could just be standing there next to them. I could fucking watch Faker play right behind him. You think, don't need to creep on people. I could just exist in their space. Or go everywhere for free. You look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. What's your favorite color? Cyan. So, blue, I guess. 3-day-old corpse! Blue isn't good for productivity. It makes people want to be lazy. Well, that's a lie. So it's pretty creepy to exist in their space. Not necessarily. What's your dream job? Writer. Let's run a nightclub promote. Not working at all then, I guess. It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Or she could spin laziness into some kind of crusade. These damned millennials. I'm not a millennial. I am Gen Z, but fuck you. Best flavor ice cream, vanilla. My favorite flavor is pain. Alright, bro. Same here. Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. You know, I think I might like Wraith the most. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever. No, a mint anything other than a mint or gum is criminal. But enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me, I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Now. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip is where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over, buddy. That's right, I can end your life whenever I want. I'm in control, so don't forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try again. Tell me what's the best flavor of ice cream. Vanilla. Fuck you. A rebel, eh? Not in my dating sim. You have to understand it feels good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. Ah! Fine. Fuck you and your mint chip chocolate. And now I have to skip all this. Brother. Fucking rude. I think you're gonna do just fine. Fucking bitch. Mint chip is criminal. Fuck you. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Yeah, doubt. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I'm not like other killers. I like nice people and loath big dumb idiots. What's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate. You know? Cool. Thanks. That tells me a lot about you, brother. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. A society is carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Honestly, fair. Jeez, like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. I mean, yeah. Oh no, wait, I remember Spirit's story. Now that's almost exactly what happened. Yeah, it is. I'm interested to let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. What the fuck? I've explained it 1,000 times. I'm dead, but not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. Hey, that's not nice. He's not nice. Yeah, you love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak to me. I also hate it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. I don't think anyone actually likes Trapper. For the first time ever, I agree with Raid. Let's move on. Otherwise, I'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. Let's say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of my true luxury and power. Wait, Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. It's the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are y'all serious? This is perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? I want to go to the pool. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh well. Perfectly. Obviously, I have a mediocre taste and good judgment. At least, I hope you do. Guess we'll find out. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bows are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. Should be pretty chill day regardless. Hold on. Just for one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They also cook. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the ones remaining, the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderers Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Well, none of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall therefore heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here for a long time, so very long, I don't know how long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy that started to give me the creeps. We will not escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with the options whenever possible, so don't just run off for various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. All least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this island. Dwight. Yes, pardon me. Follow us. If someone wants to get off this island. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? These two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, yes, that's true, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. couple of miles south from here. There's much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the same charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there with all the money that comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decision matters mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what will it be? Okay, I want the pool. So this is volleyball. And then this is the lounge. This was the yachts. This is the pool. Yay! Okay, I picked correctly. This is where I wanted to go. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a pace that could almost be considered jaunty if a creature so lanky they appear to be made entirely of elbows and ankles could jaunt. What's going on with Wraith's face? Is that a smile? Is that what a smile looks like when he does it? What can I say? Being enveloped by water is comforting. It's quiet, it's ominous, and you know. Wraith looks back over his shoulders, makes sure no one besides you is within earshot. The fire can't get me. Super normal stuff here, as usual. Oh great, it's Claudia and Dwight. What do these two want? Since everyone's at the pool, we figured we'd bring some of our most popular pool accessories. Which one of these is particularly interesting to you? Foam noodles. I'll smack a bitch with that shit. Ah, foam noodle. Pool noodles. Who doesn't love combining wetness with blinding pain? All the fun of a whip with the bonus of smell of industrial solvent. Trapper grips a pool noodle in his hand, tightly wringing its would-be noodle neck until a cute little squeak sound. My favorite. Maybe you're not as dumb as you look. You frolic with each other, trying to give each other welts. How fun for you. Wait a minute. The water near your leg just got warm. Trapper, did you just pee in the pool? It's important to establish dominance when you enter a new place. That doesn't mean you have to dirty the pool, you fucker. You're a disgusting monster. Flattery will get you everywhere. You know, it's unhealthy to hold it in. For a waking nightmare, you could almost believe that you're starting to relax a bit and forget about how much you can't remember. Shut up, bro. It's as if the sun's very rays have a calming effect on you. Your body tranquilized by the soft light from overhead coupled with cool breeze rolling in from the sea. And you're not alone. Hey breeze! I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress. But it's a pool though, not the ocean. If it was a little too warm, that might have been my fault. So this is a pool, not the ocean. That's what I said! Oh, look, everyone, just let him finish. Thanks, Felicity. I know this probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone want to play a game of Marco Polo? Yes, I love games. I'll go first, someone blindfold me. Of course, Trapper has a blindfold ready to go. It's as if he had his in his hands before you even spoke. Ugh, did he just wink? Ew. And did you just bite your lip? Good thing you're getting reined in because it sure seems like you were about to act up. Brother, I am not biting my lip at this shit, bruh. Shut up. Mini games consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over at a target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start a target area, not the end. Okay, ready to play? Would you like me to repeat that? No, I got the instructions. I don't know if I understand them. It's time to feel around. Go get him, Tiger. Oh, oh, okay, I got it. Oh, I missed that. Ah! There's more to this game than just reading. Casual minigame. Fuck yeah, that was pretty good, Lucy. Thank you. No, it wasn't. Don't lie. Just ignore him. I will. He's been thrown into a very weird situation, and you held your own. I respect that. That was a good game. I say we celebrate. By throwing this waiter, whose name I forgot, into the pool. Defend Dwight. Knock it off, Trapper. You're no fun. Thank you, Lucy. I won't forget this. Well, I mean, I might. Every time I think too deeply, I seem to forget every specific detail in my life beyond the basics of who I am as a person. But it was still cool of you to stick up for me. Of course. I know Dwight is a fucking panic body, so let's not do that to him. I'm no expert, even though as an omnipotent narrator I probably should be, but I think that means it's time for the next activity. Alright. Mealtime! Alright. Capture a flag. Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. Were you expecting some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Jesus, I can't read. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's a very limited seating directly around you. Oh great, terrific. It seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. It's even better that they don't want to sit next to other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. That is no surprise to me. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Who the fuck is Trickster? Trickster is here. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, I didn't... Okay. Yeah, well, they don't call him Expector. Sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers. And my whole shtick just gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Lucy, real good. Hey, if Pal was fucking playing this shit, she would be losing her mind. We literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. Alright? No, seriously, their arms are too big, they can't fit at a table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson for you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Alright, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side and the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at each end with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. God damn, girl. We all hope you enjoy. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. I like meat. I don't like you as much anymore. I don't want a vegan, bro. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true. Well, I guess technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, listen, you think what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on a spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closer at the spot, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched in between the layers of meat. Oh, joy. I think I might mistake. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. We literally do everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. It's right for a change because I am with my body axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Fair. That's why it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Which you are. Second, I'll handle this with my cleave. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two, your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. The hell it is. I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Hey, yo, girl. Please stop. Please, I hate it when we fight or talk or even look at each other in the eye. I can't do it. I can do it. I'm Scope Azeroth. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second. Listen, I know this isn't what you wanted to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to cook up Felix. I mean dinner. Felix! Otherwise it will go on for hours. No, I propose. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. That's mad impressive. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will all take even longer cleaning their weapon. All while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Why don't you let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. Wait for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete freshly sharpened. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Ooh, I missed. Nope, I missed. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yes, machetes are dumb. Dinner's finally served for real. The sounds, especially coming from mass killers while they eat, which involving lifting their masks and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, no, they're not all dead. Come on, we're all trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easily? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. There's only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to smash stuff through there. Fair. Spare, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Leslie. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Fair, I guess. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. And you see how deep this cut in my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. That's fair. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse, they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. Yeah, well, I don't want to eat Felix, bruh. I think they want an explanation. What do you want to tell them? I'm gonna apologize. Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious of how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that makes things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Interesting. Watching people eat is gross. Try to relax and not worry what everyone thinks. So important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you, right? Guys, is anyone listening to me? Brace, shut your bitches up. Typically, a group that includes one, if not more cannibals, staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as a medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Uh-oh, it's the ocean again. It's your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? Like I did earlier, because you didn't like the fact that I wanted fucking vanilla ice cream and not mint, bitch. For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Fake, mysterious, I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I like, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Ooh. You wake up to find Wraith holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh. Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you eagerly. You weren't grossed out, were you? Even when you eat. You know, you look like a beautiful angel. You were just pretending to be awkward because it's lonely being so perfect. What the fuck? No. Holy fuck, this is creepy. We all have in this life are those fleeting connections with other living things, something to remind us we're not alone. Could you possibly be as shy and nervous as someone like me? I mean, yeah. Wraith nods, the nod of someone who just realized that Halluci is a liar. What do you mean? Okay. Rude. He's disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. And you know, deep down, you're disappointed in yourself. More so than usual. What? Oh boy, looks like he's about to monologue. Now you've done it. How do I say it? It's just, honestly, it's important to me. I've been burned too many times. Something about the word burned makes Wraith look away, far away, eyes brimming with tears, and yet, at the same time, dead. God, he is already so annoying. I understand. He looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. Of something very important to tell you. It's about something very special in me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. That's fair. Oh, great, I bet he's called Crabs. It's about my special bell. What? Bing bong, bing bong. Belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he, well, before he and my mother, well, they have to go away. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but it's all I have of my family with me. Wow, Ray, thank you for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa, Wraith just gave you the bell. Sound the alarms. What are you gonna do with this thing? Hold it delicately. Duh. It's not mine. Yeah, that would be rude. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty. It's not dry blood. Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. You hand the bell back, Wraith looking wistfully at the ocean. Jesus Christ, bro. The ocean is beautiful. It's not real. None of this is. Damn, bro. Wraith looks at you more intensely than ever. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on the strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in which they're waving above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute little flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. Brother, I passed out. What the fuck you want from me? Playing sick. Strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. So Ray will be late. Jesus Christ, playing sick. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but it's scheduled for when Aster comes up to Jesus Christ. Do they have everything scheduled in? What is this? No. Go! Alright. Sitting around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pits, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. Which means we're behind on time for evening activities. And we only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as group that never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll make them chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. A voice from you realize it's probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone, I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Exactly. I don't know all the fucking rules. Yeah, fucking rude bitches. Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule even once? Probably not. Damn it, Donald. Who the fuck is Donald? If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in his blood. Cynthia? Who's Cynthia? Fuzz and Muzz are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill is almost all you talk about. I know fucking Huntress is called Anna. I'm pretty sure. And, I don't remember Spirit's name, but I think it started with an R. So who the fuck is Donald and Cynthia? What the hell is this? This is Dead by Daylight dating, bruh. We're here to have a killer time. I've made this joke multiple times now. Please laugh. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. What? Ha 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 ha. Thank you. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But still gotta get started on story time, so Lucy, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's the name. Please pick somebody quickly so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Honestly, I want to hear Spirit. I choose you, Spirit. Whoa. This entire Spirit is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? There's no way they made a dating sim for that game. Yeah, they did. It's officially about behavior as well. Really? You want to hear it from me? Well, I bad. Goddamn. Fucking hell. Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. I am so fucking sorry for this inconvenience, bitch. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing, even to me, and I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Alright then. Talk about bullshit stories. I mean, I'll believe it. If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I can just sit down and... Hunter's eyes go red behind her mask and both trap her and Rick take her seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Ooh. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story is scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, and I'm going to tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss. You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. Bitches! It was a dark summer night. Warm rain swept from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hada, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to a scene of a strange occurrence unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? Well, for there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box, strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered, built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery, as if it was conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She is in her element. Help me! Someone cried from inside the box. Oh, it was a man. Sorry, I did a female voice. Terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, it was if every detective in the city was there, looking this strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners, or no seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for one single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eye of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me, cried the man as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hada comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy him time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety, as the night dragged on with no progress of opening the box. Jesus, this is so fucking long, I'm bored. And the night grew longer. As the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddled on the ground. The man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic, and in need of help. But Detective Hada was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her, like it had never before. Don't let me die in here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone. Stay calm, instructed Detective Hada. You're not alone. I'm here, or hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story. Looking through that narrowest passageway, Detective Hada watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. I doubt the detective would actually weep. That's very unprofessional. Promise, asked the man. Promise that I'm not alone. Yes, she promised. I do. A simple pledge that she felt an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. That's not really how love works, but sure. So when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hada, for she knew he would return. And he did, pressing his lips to the narrow slit of the horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked, Promise, promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised. I do, pressing her palm against the cold outside of the box without truly knowing why. Detective Hada leaned forward and placed her own lips up to the opening, letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on the man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact the beating of her own heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in the soft touch. Thank you, the man said, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back, yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hada and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled with cacophony of whirring gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hada gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forwards into the foggy interior of a giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her light from side to side. That's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. In the corner of the box was a pile of pieces, like parts of a doll, almost pulled apart, or perhaps that's just how Detective Hada had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat little pile. On top of that pile, a head, cold, pale, eyes open, lips an icy blue. The spirit at the fire stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue, tears falling from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. I am so fucking confused. I'm not blown away, I'm confused. The fuck was that? Everyone else is looking into the fire or up at the sky, anywhere but at Spirit. It was you who chose her, who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual. No. She really went into great detail when it came to describing that kiss. Too much detail, and now no one is sure how to act. Claudette, Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be lighthearted romp. Please, I said do something. Sure, I'll hug her. Like, what was the story, man? It's like, I don't get it. First of all, why would you just kiss a stranger as a detective? That is something that you would never do. Like, never. And then a pile of limbs in a corner? Like, what? You stand in without saying anything, approach Spirit, reaching her arms her for a hug. You're really getting the hang of it now, or so you think. Hold on. Her robe hovering in the air begins to wrap itself around you and squeeze you into her. It's kind of like being hugged back, but also like being tied up, which is certainly not what you expected. Instinctually, you pull away, but it's an awkward moment where you nearly fall over into the fire. A spirit says nothing and floats away without so much as a goodbye. You, meanwhile, realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corners of their eyes. Cool. On that note, everyone decides it's time for a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Fair enough. I would also like to go to bed at that point. Like, again, what the fuck was that? Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. True moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he is blaring his latest song. Fuck yeah. Hey, baby. You look lonely. Mind if I join you? Oh, Jesus Christ. He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but if you wanted to hear something from a big fish like me, something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear, I'm the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, they're all so fucking awkward. Like, this is barely a dating sim, let's be honest. This is just cringe on a stick. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches you. You know, I was watching you while I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. Yeah, the effect of confusion. The fog that follows me around, I could feel you breathing heavily, taking me in. Brother, you and I are both flabbergasted at that piece of information. Legit, you learn something new every day, even while you're a narrator. You're doing it again right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me. Fuck yeah. Dipping on hot tubs with a spirit. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. I'm still doing it. It's a hot tub with spirit. Your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump in from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. That's her. I just want to be totally clear, even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or form, not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other equally. I believe you completely. Sure, you were cut into pieces in your life, and so was the person in your story. Perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, you're on this island trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also, completely regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue, your lips are blue. Really? You call this blue? Searching for answers, hoping to find revenge. So, the similarities stop there, I guess. Coincidences. Sorry, the coincidences. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins, or well, maybe it has coagulated by now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. And thousands of years in training with blade weapons preceded my entrance into this world. Do you know how many swords that is? A lot. You've got to figure that with many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. That is fair. The truth is, I wouldn't typically share this, so I don't go blabbing about it. I dreamt that story like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. I've never been able to shake it. It's a very adult story for a child to dream. Honestly, I feel that. I have had some crazy ass dreams when I was a child. I still do. Like, genuinely just have. Do you believe me? Of course I do. I know we just met, but yes, I do believe you. The way you told that story, it clearly came from someplace deep. Fool! Who taught you to trust a stranger? You're going to get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. Now you've got me wondering, do I believe you if you believe her or not? And if I know everything, because trust me, and I do know everything, don't I already know the answer to my own question? About if I believe your answer to Spirit's question? Whoa, Jesus Christ, ocean air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is a certain corpsey cutie floating in a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box. If you believe that she is the... Damn it, got me going again. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, you find a certain two standing before you with a fresh towel ready to dry you off. Sorry kids, but it's time for bed. I might be the youngest here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped up in a fresh, clean towel. My mother used to help wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her. You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you're watching her, at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs the towel from Dwight, and then she pushes him and Claudia aside as she floats off. Okay, bye. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Didn't they say it was time for bed? Why are we at the campfire again? Looking into the crackling embers, you think about the Spirit's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. If you manage to escape this place, will you leave your life, or has it already been taken from you? It's just a matter of time until you make some gruesome discovery. Before you can dwell on too much on your fate, Claudia and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar, creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that, lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume at a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type you want to rub off their beauty sleep. Fair enough. Alright. Yeah. I got it. I'm ready. She relaxes and looks into the fire. The radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Huh?
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment. It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform, in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen to them? How do we get close enough that we can actually hear what makes them happy, what makes them excited, what worries them, all of this. We need to know about that. So the other part of community for us is the community team. It's our team that we built. Obviously, this was a very small thing. 4 years ago is pretty much just Dave and Ash and I talking to you live and trying to sift through every single forums, which we couldn't do, to today where we have a team of, I think, over than 50 people internally, some people sitting at their desks in the office, some people sitting at their desks all around the world in different countries to represent the different, pools of people around the world. And then we have, people who are halftime and people who are doing this out of the goodness of their heart.
Alright,
We
I'm
have
bored.
people that are
No matter how many things you listen to, you can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you are sleepier. Who would you like to summon by your side as you lay by the fire? Raze, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Can't really sleep. Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh. Promise? I promise. I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sound of bells or chimes. Think of it as white noise to drown out anything else you might be hearing that's keeping you up. That's valid. Like what, Wraith? Like those distant screams we can all hear coming from beyond the mountain? If that's a bit morbid, I guess you could hold on to this chess piece of mine. Oh, a chess piece. Tonight, they're Wraiths. Like I wish I were. And the horsey is cute. Aww. I finally start to feel sleepy. Except maybe it's not really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't be as spooky by now. You've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is undeniably odd. Look, I'm not saying that my feelings are hurt because you chose to swim in some pathetic little teacup. I mean, you could have swam in the vastness of an entire, me, I guess. I'm just saying you made a foolish decision and I won't forget it. My feelings aren't hurt. I just lost some respect for you, that's all. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Ah, you're awake. I saw you with Wraith right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem, not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful what you say. But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. Okay, cry about it. 2, well, the first thing is very important to remember. Alright. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out of me, are you? Still another one, Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it bit them in the ass. I mean, that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in a day for luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. If I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. Hey, you look tired. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone for this time. For real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully, you're not poisoned. Jesus. Bam! Music change. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't OGs, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants talk to the camera now. Oh. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perish in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say, oh, I do, attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash off her entrails, I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know what this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Right? I think knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper, oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat fine diet of raw, deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That's true. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person. But if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might just have to kill Dwight to feel anything again. Poor Dwight, bro. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what will happen. Gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? True, brother. True. Preach. Love yourself a little bit more, bruh. I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster, but I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are choices, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and throw me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little hope. Alright. Yay, I survived my first day. Alright, honestly, my throat is dying. So, I think I'm saving this. Did I? Yeah, okay. Let's see, what else can we do? Honestly, actually, I might just go to bed. I'm tired. Fucking hell. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it there. Just nothing too crazy. Sure, I'll raid him. Why not? Just playing some Repo. We made it a whole day. I'll see if I can put some clips up on TikTok and YouTube next week, I think. But I'll also just upload this as a full VOD series on my YouTube. Because that seems easiest. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the short stream. I had a long day. I might want to swap my streams to Monday mornings. Especially if I'm gonna be out on Saturday. But yeah, thank you for watching. And don't forget to follow my YouTube for the VOD for this. And TikTok. And my Instagram. And my Twitter. And of course, my Discord. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye, bye bye.
I wonder if it's getting